Hello and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for February the 25th, 2021. So let's see what's coming out today. It's been an interesting week, I would say. If you go back to last week, have a look at what shifted last week. It's something shifted last week, and this week we're kind of integrating the energy. Better than some better than others by the look of it. But the way I was shuffling the cards. But yeah, it's interesting to kind of look back. And the moon is kind of been wandering around Cancer, so it has been, could have been quite a sensitive and emotional, could have been feeling a little bit flatter. All of those sort of things could be coming out. Sword 7, Venus, Aquarius is coming in. And really what's happening, it's integrating the energy to moving to a better place in terms of all that we're bringing in here. So that's what's happening today with that Venus Aquarius energy coming through, with all this energy that we're bringing in, everything we're bringing through with this Aquarian age, and really understanding your value in the world. Really it just keeps growing and growing incrementally. Now we've got Pentacle 7, Saturn, Taurus, okay? So this is interesting because we've got Venus also rules Taurus. So Venus has come in, but we've also got Saturn, and this is seeing some growth. There's a day of something building, moving up, growing. There's a day of growth coming in. And with Saturn there, it's kind of interesting because he's helping build it, absolutely, and making sure it's being built well. You know, it's been built slowly, but also, you know, with the 7 of Pentacles, this is all about material needs, making sure that your material needs are being grown. We're being having the responsibility of that as well. That is part of what's coming in with this energy of the air, of the age of Aquarius. It's not just having these brilliant realizations, moments, stepping into our uniqueness. It really does need to ground down and grow, and that's what's happening here as well. And we have the Strength card, Sun, Leo, Pluto coming in. And what it is, it just keeps coming in. It's a day of encouragement and growth. It really is really wanting you to see how strong you are with this Strength card. But also it's kind of saying each time this energy revisits you, because it is going to keep coming back and revisiting throughout the year. Like I said, it's a process of building, liberating, tearing down and rebuilding, so it gets stronger and stronger and stronger each time, and that's part of what this Strength is as well. But it's also every time this energy revisits you, it shows you how much stronger you are, how much you've grown as a person, as a soul. And even we can look at this as a collective as well, how much we have grown through everything, like the coronavirus pandemic. It's been difficult, really difficult, and there's been some really horrible things have come out, but it kind of feels like we're all moving together into a direction. So it's kind of got this very collective vibe with Aquarius right in the middle there, and kind of appreciating your part and understanding your value in this as well. The 10 of Swords, yes, something big has ended, absolutely. Time to let something go, and that can be on a huge scale, and if we're talking collectively as well, but it can be something small. But the 10 of Swords, there's a definite ending, and coming next to this Strength card, fantastic. And also with this 7 of Swords, this is helping build up the energy to let this go as well. So the Hermit, interesting. So this is a more internal energy now coming in. It's kind of interesting because this is all the external energy. It's all growing and building energetically. Something's expanding. This is what's more of an internal process. The Hermit is finding, again, it's like interesting. It's a Virgo card, but it has the star here. So it's always got a little bit of Aquarius in it for me as well, using the star to see the future, to see forward, using that Aquarian energy. And yeah, we are seeing like a couple of steps forward with this star energy. Oh, sorry, I just banged the microphone. In this particular energy, you might only see 1 or 2 steps forward. It might, like the practicality of it might only see that, but the vision of it might be much deeper. And again, it's grounding in deep within yourself. It can be asking a few soul searching questions around where we're heading as humanity. I'm trying to get the right word out. As well, something big has ended and there's all this other stuff coming in, and where are we going with all of this? And the Queen of Swords underneath the Seven of Pentacles. So a day perhaps for asking some of the bigger questions. The Queen of Swords underneath the Seven of Pentacles, it's now getting your head in the right space so that you're able to create the free path for this growth to occur. And finding the clarity. Actually, there's a lot of stuff around mental health here as well, finding a better place mentally as well. And this, again, can be collective energy. So, yeah, it's really... everything's moving in the right direction, but it also is looking at where we've come from and what's ended. So looking at the past and acknowledging that, which is really important. Now we have Laced Moon's Daughter. So this is very much the energy of looking towards the future. Looking forward to the future. Yeah, exactly. This is cheeky energy coming through with this one. It's actually very lovely, and it's kind of saying, trying to lift you up to be a bit more lighthearted, because there is some heavier energy around, and she's kind of saying, let's try and be hopeful for the future. Let's try and raise ourselves up, raise our vibrations so that we're feeling more positive and just playful. Be a little bit cheeky with the vision that you're wanting to bring in as well, and some of your ideas. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting energy. So let's see what's happening around the home. And sometimes this is the self as well. Singer of Initiation. Wow. Okay. That's interesting with this Strength card coming through, and something huge has ended and something big is coming in a big way. And I do feel like this is more to do with you as a self rather than what's happening around the home. But, you can apply that to the home energy as well. But I do feel like, yeah, this has all been a huge process of initiation, of unlocking something, letting something go, and stepping in and reclaiming something that belonged to you, becoming more whole. So, yeah, it's very interesting. For some of you, this initiation can have a sense of belonging with home, feeling like you somehow... yeah, bringing up themes around belonging, where you belong. It can be around initiating things around the home, actually, quite literally initiating change, initiating exchanges of contracts, initiating deals, initiating new energy. It's just a sense of starting something as well, because something very strong has ended. And himself has come through here in terms of career. And this is, again, this is an energy of things are starting to line up and align within you, within your focus, within what it is that you're trying to bring in. So there's this lovely sense of spiritual path and career path and human path kind of marrying up and joining up, and having a sense of knowing and focus with this. So, yeah, that is also something that might be a very deep internal process that's coming through. It's maybe not ready to come out into the world yet, but for some of you it is there. It's very deeply connecting mind, heart and spirit. So a very strong alignment. And relationships, we have undressing of a salad coming through. And so today's a day to not drop the ball, quite literally. There could be a lot on. There could be quite an interesting balancing act, because there has been quite some emotional energy around. So it could just be very busy with a lot of things as well, a lot of dynamics within a relationship, having to be sensitive to other person's needs and feelings as well as your own. This can be an internal process as well. If you're single and you're not in a relationship, it can be looking for growth, personal growth. It can be balancing a lot of things in your own life and getting your head in a place where you can get your head above fear and doubt around the future. on your own, or the fear and doubt of attracting the right person as well. So it's got those kind of energy around it. And then the feline has come out again, Mr. Grumpy Socks. I think we had him yesterday. And that can be with a lot of this big energy. It can kind of make people a bit, like I said, sensitive or a bit out of sorts or grumpy or a bit meh. But he also does, he's just kind of saying to me, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? So it feels like it might feel a little bit like what I'm getting with this is that there might be a part of you that's feeling a bit exposed, a bit like you don't want everybody to be seeing something that's going on internally within you. And it's kind of like, even though it might be really obvious to everybody that there's this huge thing building and growing and this kind of big almost change within you and transformation, it's kind of like it's a personal thing, and I don't want necessarily you in my space with that. So I don't necessarily want to be out there yet, and that's what we're kind of getting with this. So, yeah, interesting energy for the day. That's the energy for February the 25th. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.